This servant of mine is no fool, and nimble too, as far as servants go. His biggest fault is that, no matter how hard you try, you simply can't get rid of him. I mean it. He literally will not die. Have you ever heard of someone falling headfirst off a cliff and still surviving? Utterly infuriating. Ajaw, the self-proclaimed almighty dragon lord. It's one thing to charge a fee for delivering a letter, but charging for being a flame bearer on Turnfire Night? It's outrageous. Is this really a hero of ours? It's not like you just met him today. Surely you'd admit that he does his job well. That's all that matters. In Natlan, where humans and Saurians live together in harmony, there have always been some who have looked askance at Saurian hunters. In a land full of heroes, their practice of assessing commissions and setting a price makes the profession even more controversial. A cruel, ruthless, cold-blooded killer. Pragmatic, utilitarian, without so much as a hint of chivalrous decorum. In such heartless, damning terms do people describe the young man that never argues back. But what of it? As long as the price is right, all commissions shall be fulfilled in a satisfactory manner. All writhing, raging aberrants returned to the Night Kingdom, from whence they came. Once the bearer of the Turnfire name has locked onto a target, there's no looking back. There's not a spot in the whole of Natlan this girl couldn't reach if she wanted. So why does she come asking if it's an auspicious day for an outing every single time? Oh well, now that I have read her fortunes for a whole decade in advance, I finally have some peace and quiet. Citlali. In terms of how well they know Natlan, perhaps even the birds that gaze down upon this land from high up above would fall short of the guides from the people of the springs. Long, long ago, their forerunners once measured the world with their feet, transforming the winding, perilous paths they walked into networks of orderly lines on their maps. As a member of the people of the Springs' new generation of young guides, Mualani has already established an eminent name for herself throughout Natlan. With her to lead the way, you'd be sure to experience the spectacular sight of volcanic eruptions, breathe in the refreshing natural fragrance of embercore flowers, even witness spontaneous performances put on by packs of koholosaurs. But likewise, if there was an emergency or you just needed to be somewhere urgently, she'd find a shortcut to get you there as safely, soundly, and smoothly as possible. Everyone knows the routes, Mualani herself would tell you. But timing's the key. You can't just set off whenever you feel like it. That would be extremely unlucky.